Hello, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Eddie. I'm with my other God damn it, dude.
You know what? I'll introduce it better
Fucking
this time.
shit.
I'm your host, Rue, with my co-host, Cowboy.
And what's up, guys?
That was so fucking awkward. You know, we're gonna leave that in there.
I'm actually fine with
just
that.
for shits and giggles.
Dude, I was
it's
like
gonna be really
blanking.
awkward.
I was blanking out, dude. Like my sleep schedule's been on a tear. Anyways, we wanted to like start to catch up. We haven't recorded in a while. Show the fans about mainly what we've been doing at school.
What we've been up to.
What we've been up to. Like recently, like 3 weeks ago, I bought a guitar. So that was like one of the big
waste of $500.
Oh, this guy.
Nah,
I had a little bit of a stimmy left over, and I was like, dude, I gotta get a guitar, man. This guy knows how to play guitar. He's really good at it.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, yeah, I kind of know how to play.
So he's been teaching me a little bit here and there whenever we have time.
Teach him how to use his fingers, and I don't mean that in
Okay.
in a homosexual way.
Okay, we're leaving that in there.
Nah, we finally got video now. I'm using a GoPro. I just found out. I was like, my dad's like, oh, hey, you know, I've been messing with this GoPro I've had. I was like, fuck. I just remember he has a GoPro.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to use it for this because I didn't think it was going to be good for podcasting. Like, I really didn't think it was going to be good for, like, because of the whole wide lens.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, apparently on here, you know, looking at my iPad, it looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it comes out good on YouTube.
Shoot, with the money that I had that I was gonna buy the guitar with, he was like, dude, why don't you get a fucking camera?
Yeah.
And I was like, bitch, don't you have a GoPro? And he was like, he just like blanked out for like I don't know how many hours, bro. He just sat in the couch like just staring at me. And
It's like,
hey,
it's like the hamster wheel started fucking going and all the dirt.
all the dirt,
all the dust
cobwebs like just broke free and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, yes, let me text my dad right now. And you text your dad.
Like, yeah, come pick it up. So we
it looks good.
traveled to Freer and fucking picked the bitch up, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, that day we got Liberty, right, and everything.
Yeah, we got some Liberty, and for the people that aren't from Freer or never been to Liberty, it's a really good homemade restaurant in Freer. So I got that was some good shit.
Yeah, it was, man. As soon as we got back, we both knocked out for like we got into a food coma. Yeah, that was a cool trip. But hey, we have camera now. We're excited about it.
And for the people listening on Spotify, you know, obviously you're going to be hearing this and be like, I can't see shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no shit. You know, go to YouTube and, you know, check us out on the
we just, whenever we were testing this camera, we did find some forbidden words that will never be mentioned ever again.
Oh, yeah, we can't see those words because I would be a pissed off motherfucker.
Yeah, that would really get us angry.
Yeah. I would write it on the paper and just be like...
I'll probably put it like a what is it, text overlay in a little bit.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude. So what's been going on? How's your school year? Any good news? Shoot, man, share with the audience.
School's been whipping my ass. Tell you that, man. After all the turmoil the school's been, I've been going through with school, I finally got research opportunity in the summer with the University of Washington.
Virtual or you're gonna fly over there?
It's gonna be virtual. I was kind of hoping.
There.
Shut the fuck. They got 3,000 mile.
Number, dude. It's just right here. Washington, right there.
Washington State.
I know that's right there.
Yeah. Well, this is University of Washington at Bothell. So I would have flown over there if COVID wasn't a fucking thing and fucked everything up. But
wear your mask. No,
wear your masks, yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be virtual, and I'm gonna probably be here at my apartment, just working from, or I don't know what I'm really gonna, what it entails.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know it's like research and like some stuff, but I'm gonna get paid for it.
Yeah, and a paid one. That's a big thing, man.
Yes, sir.
But like I've told you before, like even when I had my internship, they teach you like the job and stuff. So you're gonna have courses, right? Like to teach you what to do so that you can do research.
It's like, if I can remember correctly, it's like, I think it's like workshops. Like one's on MATLAB,
yeah,
and then one's like introduction to iCloud and or cloud visualization. I can't say that word. Yeah, it's just like introducing it and getting familiar with it. I'm gonna do research with like, or a project relating to like medically machine learn driven devices or something like that. I'm not too sure. Like, I wonder how it's gonna go. Like, I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully it goes good, because that sounds like some hard shit after all the classes I've taken.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Nah, it's probably Papa's, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, we'll never know. And then another thing before, like, I started like rambling on about my school, whatever. You wanted to get a desktop, right? You wanted to build one.
Yes, I want to build one.
Build a PC.
I got inspired by you and James.
But James got a pre-built. He didn't build it. He didn't build it. I built mine from scratch. I literally went to the caves, mined my own materials, wrote my own code. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I want to build one.
I built my own. It was a lot of fun. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna build one with my Steamy that I have. You know, thanks to Grandpa Joe.
Yeah.
Or Theo Joe. Theo Biden. Yeah, just build one and just because I'm gonna need it for this research experience. You know, but you know, that's about me. What about you? I know you've been going through that senior design and trying to make it to graduation in a couple of weeks.
So the reason why, I mean, we are gonna leave that intro in there. I think it's pretty funny.
You started like a motherfucker,
dude. I just completely blanked out. Like, I was thinking, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be chill, dude. I'm gonna be cool as hell. And then, boom, brain fart.
That happens.
It's just like, because recently, like the past 3-4 days, I've been pulling all nighters. Yeah. Like, I'll get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep here and there. Like, this morning we had a meeting. Okay, so I stayed up all night, right? I had a meeting at 8 a.m, and I'm there, and I was like, yeah, I haven't slept. And that's whenever my team leader was like, Kyle. He usually tunes in. What's up? Shout out. He was like, damn, Eddie, you're crazy. I was like, well, I mean, nobody's gonna do it for me. Like, the work has to get done, you know. Yeah. And we're like on a tightrope. Actually, the presentation was due today, but I think we got an extension. I don't even know. Extension? I hope so. But that senior design class is like, that's like the only class that's like giving me a hard time. All the other ones is like, yeah, whatever. And just you do your tests, you do your homework, or whatever. It doesn't even matter to me anymore. I just really want to graduate, which I will segue into that. Graduation, we just got an email. It is going to be in person. It's going to be, if you choose to do it in person, it's going to be at the Javelina Stadium.
Oh, is it at the stadium? I thought it was at the JSEC. Or not the JSEC.
The Stank Center?
God damn.
It's usually at the
Stanky Center, whatever the fuck.
No, it's going to be at the stadium. It's going to be like the first time, I don't know how many years.
Really?
So they can have more people. So there's going to be two graduations. There's going to be one at like 9 a.m. and then a 6 p.m. I'm in the 6 p.m. one.
Was it engineering or what?
I think in the morning is like, actually, I'm not even going to guess. I don't even know. But in the afternoon is the engineering. And excuse me, dang. Engineering. So I'll be there with all my buddies.
That's good.
And another thing they allowed us to do is, before we can only invite 6 people per person, like per graduate, to the event. Now it's up to 10 people. So now
it's all your family.
So now like only like before it was like a tenth of my family. So now it's like 2/10 of my family that can go.
That damn.
I'm just kidding.
I want to go to see like you and my other friends, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get in.
No, I mean, well,
I'll watch out from the truck right at the back of my troca.
Slideshow, baby, from the virtuals. I still have to submit a slideshow presentation.
Really?
Yeah,
that's stupid.
I have like 4 days to do it, and I have not taken pictures. That's why I got this haircut, which I kind of don't even like. But anyway,
it looks good on camera.
I got fucking sidetracked. I'm gonna take pictures, and then one of the pictures I'm gonna upload it to that slideshow, and I'm gonna like say like that's my graduation picture. Write all the information I need to write, and then boom, send it in. So I still have a lot of stuff to do before the 19th. All that's due the 19th.
What's today? The 15th?
Yeah. The 15th, yeah. I'll probably do it tomorrow before we go.
Yeah, have you just heard that? That's some fucking...
Didn't we talk about that in episode 2?
I don't know. Hopefully in the recording... Hopefully in the sound it does come out, but it's some, little dick motherfucker always revs his truck, and this other guy always... revs his Challenger through our fucking apartment.
The truck revs his engine in the afternoon, and the guy with the other little dick, the Challenger, he does his at 6 a.m.
Fucking pisses me off, man. Like, I'm trying to sleep.
I mean, that's why I didn't want to come here, dude.
Is he coming again? I can hear it again.
Yeah, he busted at you.
Oh my.
Oh wait. Nah. Anyways,
fucking sidetracking the shit out of me. Anywho.
Oh, and
what happened?
so now that we finished with the graduation, so he already knows the news, but some of the audience might not know. So I've talked to a lot of my friends about this like opportunity that I used to have when I worked at my past internship.
Oh yeah.
So a few months ago, it was like kind of set in stone that I was gonna have a job lined up after college. So I wanted it to be really set in stone. I wanted to like write my name down on the paper, sign off on it and everything. Well, when I called them, I got in contact with them. They said that there's no spots open, and I was like, dang, dude. They literally told me that I could work at any office in Texas. They're like San Antonio, Laredo, Dallas, Austin, Houston,
anywhere in Texas.
Anywhere in Texas where they have an office. And I was like, that sounds awesome. That sounds like I have options. And then when I called them and they're like, no, there's no spots open, or we're not hiring for entry level. I'm like I felt betrayed. Well, after getting that bad news, I think it was like about a month later, I get a text from my boss and he was like, send in your resume now.
Send it.
He was like, send it in.
No.
He was like, I need it ASAP.
No.
So we went fishing that day.
Oh yeah.
That was the day we went fishing.
That was a crazy day.
Yeah. So we went fishing at Lake Corpus Christi to go bass fishing, but it was just low tide. It was like super low.
Yeah, it was shitty.
But we're gonna go again when it's high tide. We just didn't look it up. We didn't bother. He got the good news about his research, and I got the good news about to send in my resume. So we're like, let's just fucking go.
Yeah, it was that same week, right? Because you got that, and then
the week
got
before,
your guitar.
I got my guitar or the day before I got my guitar or something like that.
I think so. It was the same day or some shit.
So, but you remember, like, we even met a cool dude over there. But
yeah, some old man just came up to us and started talking to us about life and fishing and women and politics. You know,
yeah,
it was random as
hell, dude. I was working on my resume while I was there. He was already what do they call it? Casting, like the.
He was already casting his. He was
No, you. What? You were already like fishing.
Oh,
and
I
was
fishing
still
for bass,
doing my resume on this little laptop you can see here on the video. But whenever I got the good news, I was like trying to send it in. And as soon as I finished it, I got home and I sent it over to him. And that's whenever like I'm just waiting on the good news now, or if there is good news. Shoot, even if they say, hey, no, we chose other candidates, totally fine with me, as long as I know. As long as I know for sure.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
But so yeah, so now that some of my friends that knew about that opportunity, if y'all are listening, it's possible. I have a potential job.
Quick question: you try turning your mic?
Turning it?
Yeah.
You know it still works sideways, right?
Oh really?
It's not gonna work if you're right here.
Yeah, I can hear you better there.
But it's because I'm like getting closer. Right here.
So you're fucking trying to deep throat it.
That's what it looks like right here.
Yeah, but you can hear me better, right?
Because you're like screaming into it.
No.
Yes.
It's like direct. You know how these mics work, right?
Yeah. Sound doesn't just work like that, you know?
Like the pretty titty talk?
Oh, those guys. Oh. Well, we're name dropping people. We're just name dropping people already, dude.
Give a fuck.
Yeah, we saw this podcast what did you say? Like, how did we even find it? Or how did you find it?
I have no idea.
I will turn.
It was on Instagram, huh?
I will turn the mic down. There, a little better. A little better.
That sounds good.
It was on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And it's these two like pretty girls or whatever. They're like in front of
They're fucking hot.
They're okay. Yeah, they're pretty hot. They were in front of a camera and they have their mics and they all it looks like nice. I think do they have Shure microphones or what do they have?
It looks like it.
It looks like it, right? It looks like they have some $400 microphones. They don't wear headphones or nothing, dude. Dude, their mics aren't even on. They're like, dude, I swear they're recording with a fucking iPhone also. Like
why have mics you're gonna plugged in?
Dude, they move their mics and everything. Like if they're talking to them, and you're like, dude, you're moving it closer to your mouth and you sound the same. It's like we know your microphones aren't on. Hey, you fucking name dropped them, and I
don't give a fuck. They're not like they're gonna listen to it or
no
anything.
Shit, right? Oh, well,
that was fucking ADD off track right there.
That was your fault. God damn, fucking breathe into the mic.
I used to like those little the dogs. They go.
Have them do it. Do it.
No, they go to.
Whenever we were testing our mic, he was doing that shit, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take my headphones off."
This guy showed me what's that stupid saying?
It's from TikTok. So it's been a thing for a long time already. It's the chupapi muñeño. Like that showed him the sound and he fell in love with it today. Like, so all day, dude, he's been saying it and saying it. I was like, dang, dude, it's been stuck in my head too. So I say it back and I'm like, what the, like, I always regret saying it. I'm just like, fuck, dude, it's so annoying, but it's funny. Like, to me, it's funny. Some people don't find it funny. Oh,
I think that shit's funny.
It's funny, dude. Shoot, even the original videos, like, where he goes up to people with a PVC pipe and he tells them, like, he yells in their ear with it. And they're like, what the
Chupapi muñeño. Is it Vietnamese or Spanish?
No, the guy looks beaner as hell.
I'm gonna look that up.
He looks like one of us.
I'm gonna look that up real quick before we get into it.
He's got a tacuache haircut, dude.
Chupapi muñeño.
Dude, this guy, dude, whenever he wrote it down on my computer, like trying to translate it, he completely misspelled it. It sounds weird.
What does that mean? Morning eater, according to this.
No, didn't it mean like dentist?
Okay.
He translated and it said dentist, and I was like,
according to this, it's supposed to mean surprise, motherfucker, in Spanish.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Chupapi muñeño.
You know that's from Dexter, right?
No.
Surprise, dude.
That's from Samuel Jackson.
Dude.
Right? That's who says it.
No.
Surprise. Oh, no. That's the other guy.
The black dude from Dexter.
Okay, I was thinking about Samuel Jackson because he says motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Yeah, I know. That I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes.
So yeah, that surprise motherfucker.
Plane. Yeah.
The chupi moñeño.
Dude, I would never. Okay, so I had always seen that meme everywhere, all over Twitter, everything, dude. On Vine, there was a huge trend one time, and it was like some fries, motherfucker, disguise. Like it was people like doing like wordplay on it. When I was watching Dexter, dude, at the end of the first or second season, dude, and it comes out. Like that scene, dude, I could not stop laughing, dude. I think I laughed for like
surprise, motherfucker.
The guy, dude, I could not stop. Dude, I'm already getting flashbacks. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks.
That's crazy how that became a meme.
Dude, it was so funny, and it was. I think it was meant to be funny, but serious at the same time. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm about to start cracking up.
So according to Urban Dictionary, no, because that's a very reliable source.
Dude, this thing is horrible, dude.
Chupapi muñeño means, for your understanding, the word chupa means to suck a dick.
Yeah, to suck.
Chupa.
Like.
While papi means father and muñeño means come on.
So what does sopla mean? Sopla means blow, right?
Sopla, I think. I have no idea. But chupapi muñeño is suck my dick, papa. Come on.
Quick little story, dude. Or you too, you're the same age as me. When we were freshmen, except when in Hebbronville. We had this exchange student from Honduras, and dude, he wouldn't speak any English. He could not speak any English at all, and he only knew Spanish. So the more he started to like hang out with us and stuff like that, like outside of school, he joined football, and dude, he started learning a lot of English. But one thing that he would always say, and he's a little short, like Mexican. Like when you think of a Mexican, he's like dark, beaner stash, right? With his hair slicked back with grease.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Okay, come on. I will show you a picture after this.
No, look at me. I got the.
No, but hair slicked back with grease, like.
Okay, I don't know about that's like some fucking 50s shit.
Like, yeah, exactly. So, that guy would help. He would come up to him. He'd be like, he'd grab his balls and he'd be like, "Sopla, sopla." Like he would say that. It was funny, dude. It was like that. He would say kind of like in the same tone as that chupapi muñeño. He would say like sopla. And he's like, he would be like, "Sopla mi chile." Like, dude, it was funny, dude.
That's fucking funny.
It was funny, dude. And he's like, and he was our kicker, dude. And he was because he played soccer, so he was our kicker, and he was really good at field goals and stuff. But his name was Miguel Villatoro. That's a cool name, dude.
Villatoro.
Villatoro. Like Villarreal, Villa and then Toro. Yeah.
That's like a fucking. Like that fucking Antonio Banderas.
No, that's like that reminds me of that director. What's his name? Guillermo
del Toro.
Del Toro or something like that.
Is he the one from fucking Breaking Bad?
Is he?
The chicken guy?
I have no idea. He didn't know he directed the Hellboy. The Hellboy. I'm gonna look that up.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo
del Toro.
Yeah, del Toro. He's a Mexican filmmaker. Which I'm gonna try this dude.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I've heard of that name.
You heard this name? Yeah. Oh, he is an actor
Guillermo
too.
del Toro Gomez.
Yeah. October 9th.
Del Toro.
Yeah, he was born in Guadalajara.
Guadalajara.
Is that how you say it?
Guadalajara.
I thought it was like the G was silent. Dude, we are super ADD bad, dude.
Yeah, I know we're off track, but just like a...
Yeah.
Nah, we're just catching up. I mean, this is like normal conversation compared to the other shit we've done.
Dude,
This can't be as bad as...
I wish I can redo the fucking intro now. Now that I'm waking up a little bit.
Why?
No thanks to this.
Why?
I'm joking. It's a joke.
Just leave it there. This is more natural conversation than our previous shit. We've had like scripted. I don't know if people have ever noticed, but we've had really, really scripted episodes, and yeah, they're kind of cringy. Especially the first one. That's the last time we did video.
Dude, when somebody asks, "Oh, you have a podcast?" Yeah, check out the second one. I always tell them.
Don't check out the third and on.
Check out the second on. And even then, I hear myself, and I'm like, "Yeah, don't check it out."
It's because we're hearing ourselves. You know what I mean?
No, I've heard good feedback. I've heard some bad feedback too. They're like, "Dude, you should
just stop."
I was gonna say something stupid.
Yeah, just stop.
That's one of the forbidden words.
Oh yeah, we'll put it in
well, it's a text overlay. We'll put that.
Oh, dude, if I would have said that, I would have been pissed,
dude.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I turned off the voice activation on the GoPro for people that.
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
I'm not gonna say it.
You better not say it, because that was.
Damn it.
Shoot, what the hell happened here too? Oh,
yeah. So
you
now
have a new memory.
Now that we got all that out of the way, now that we went off on a fucking tangent.
Dude, how long was that?
That was 21
minutes of nothing, dude. We wasted people's lives.
No, the people were hearing us being bullshitters, man.
I'm kidding.
So
I'm really not.
Did you hear about that stuff in Minneapolis? That cop that
right into it, throw me into the mud. No, I have not. I have heard of it. I just looked it up right before this episode. It's the whole protest, Dante Wright protest. Okay, because I haven't seen any of the videos. I've only seen the outcry on Twitter. See, I'm treading on mighty thin ice here because anything you say.
The thing that happened, what I saw, is I think he was in the car, and she mistaken her gun for a taser.
For the taser, that's what they say.
I don't know how she managed to do that, but then she shot him in the chest, and he died.
Once?
Yeah, she mistaken. She's like, "Oh fuck, I shot him," but she didn't. Like she thought she was tasing him. And then she's been on the police force for I think 26 years.
Oh, and then he crashed. Okay, yeah, okay. I just read here. So it is. She like shot him. He took off, and then he crashed his vehicle about several blocks away. So I'm guessing like he was like from the blood loss.
Well, she shot him in the chest.
Of course, dude. Yeah, dude. If I got shot, I would just brush it off. But I mean, some people they're not built the same way as me.
I'm different.
I'm just different, dude.
Anyways, yeah, she thought she tased him in.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Like,
no, dude, I understand the like.
And the reason why all that happened is because like of the riots and
the riots. Yeah.
Excuse me,
dude. This is.
It's because of the uproar, huh?
It's
because of the uproar with the George Floyd case or the trial thingy.
Dude, I've been following that. Man, we're gonna get into that in a little bit because that is super important. It's pretty much gonna determine the future of America for the next 2 years. 4 years.
Do you think it would cause a civil war? I mean, maybe those some big words, but
those are some big words, but yes,
it potentially could because
I've been saying this for like 2 years now, 2 or 3 years now. That a civil war has been brewing.
If that Derek Chauvin walks, there's gonna be some.
You're a fucking judge or what? Hitting the gavel.
If he were to walk, there would be a lot of pissed off people.
Yes,
it'd probably start a. I don't know if it would start a race war, but.
That's what everybody says.
Will. I don't think so. I mean,
everybody says it's going to be a race war. I think it's much deeper than that.
No, it's more against cops.
It's much deeper than that. It'll start off as a race war, and then whenever the government tries to get involved, that's when the government will try to feed. Like they're going to feed off of like people being weak. You know, then it's going to be the people versus government, and that's when it's a real civil war.
Yeah,
that's gonna be bad. But then right now,
but take away guns, right?
No, but this is all crazy because right now, Ukraine and Russia are like really thinking about going to war with each other.
No, they used to be a part. Ukraine used to be a part of Russia.
Dude, if that happens, man, we are doomed.
Anywho, going back to
we
are going off
from
on
riots
tangents.
to war. Holy
Go
shit.
back to what we were saying. So if you were to walk, you realize like how that's something I would not want to like see or deal with. Even though like we wouldn't really be I don't know how to say it. Like being Hispanic, we're not really like a part of like that whole business.
We're still technically a minority.
Yes, we're a minority, but I'm like we're not like this is like specifically like blacks and cops.
And cops, yeah.
Like that's just
specifically white cops. Because I mean, okay, I'm super generalizing here, but it's like nobody's making a big deal about like white people getting shot by white cops. Or
that does happen sometimes.
It happens a lot.
The more than we know.
Yeah.
Anywho,
and there's a lot of stats that go into it. I know them off the top of my head, but I don't know if I want to go into it.
But see, if we were to go into that, we'd probably piss off a lot of people because a lot of people are soft, and people don't like facts, and we're not trying to like downplay the
like when you upload something, it's pretty much concrete. Like later on, like 10 years from now or 5 years from now, they're like, "But you said this in 2021," and I'm like, "Yeah, I still stand by it." They're like, "Okay, we don't agree with that." Like,
yeah, but you
can't work here or whatever.
It's a podcast. I mean, come on. Like, I hate when people are so sensitive. Let's go back to the sensitive thing, like, to what we say and whatever. But yeah, it is a touchy subject. Mm-hmm. I agree. And that trial, oh man, that's gonna.
Yeah.
That's gonna come into play.
I go into two like specifics on that. How I think that he might walk.
Oh, the one with
the doctor.
Doctor, which one's that? You can go ahead and explain that to me. I don't know what that.
So the other day I was watching a few YouTube videos to catch up on it because I don't keep up with it all that much. I don't have enough time to do that stuff. So I watched like a lot of recap videos on what's like the highlights almost. You know, like we watch MLB TV. We'll watch the highlights.
Watch the highlights.
So I do the same thing, kind of like with the news and cases. So some guy, or I'm gonna say his name. His YouTube name channel is Heavy Duty Country, I think. HDC, I think that's his name. Anyways, well, he was mentioning that the defense lawyer for Derek Chauvin he had a doctor. I think it was the one who was like, he treated George Floyd after he was announced like he wasn't breathing and all that stuff, like later on in the hospital. I don't know how it went down. Well, anyways, he was asking him, he was like, can you go into cardiac arrest using fentanyl or methamphetamine or something? And he asked a bunch of drugs.
Oh, like if George Floyd took the drugs,
in which he was in his autopsy, it was found that he did have like some trace amounts of drugs in him. He was like, it's not enough to kill. I mean, I think George Floyd had enough to where like it could put somebody into it, but it was like a fine line. Anyways, well, he asked the doctor, he's like, is it possible? Can you go into cardiac arrest? And the doctor was like, yeah.
Yeah,
because he can't lie. He's like, yeah, and he answered yes to like about 3 or 4 of his questions, and then that's when the defense lawyer was like, yeah, thank you, all right, that'll be enough. Then he calls the chief officer, the one that fired Derek Chauvin. Mm-hmm. He called him to the stand. And he was like, does it appear that Derek Chauvin, the officer that was seen, he had his knee on George Floyd's neck. He was like, does it appear in the video that possibly his knee was on his shoulder blade and not his neck? And that's when the police officer was like, it does appear that way. Yes. He didn't want to say it. Like in the video, you can tell he didn't want to say it because he knew that his testimony and his other stuff would have been thrown out the window. Yeah. And that's exactly what the defense lawyer was looking for. He was like, does it appear that it's on his shoulder blade from that angle? And he was like, yeah. Boom. There goes his defense. And
then there's another one too. The one with the carbon monoxide.
The carbon monoxide.
So when he had him on the ground, his face was facing the muffler and he inhaled that carbon monoxide. Mm-hmm. So, but the thing is that I don't know if it was a doctor who said it. They said they didn't test him in his blood for the carbon monoxide. Ooh. And they didn't do something else. I can't remember what it was. Like they didn't test for it, but they say that's what a possibility is.
The autopsy report was like, it was stricken down, dude. Like it wasn't gonna go public, which is, I think they can go public, especially for something like this. Mm-hmm. But people are trying to like get rid of it as much as they can. But what's crazy about all of that is that the fact that I had said, remember, like about like a month ago, maybe, I was like, Derek Chauvin might get a light sentence, and it might cause riots, or it might get people riled up. So like, let's just say, I was not saying when, I was saying if there was ever another police brutality or something of that sort, people were gonna go fucking nuts. That is what's happening right now.
No, with Dante,
with Dante, right? And it's sad to see. I don't like seeing people die. I don't. I think the only people that are like worthy of, because I believe in the death penalty, but like the only people
with pedophiles,
rapists, serial killers, murderers, gang thugs, like all those guys. Like you probably should get hung. And it's that simple. I don't think wasting millions of dollars on injection is right, but that's off topic. I don't like seeing people die, but at the same time, like you're like, well, the world's not nice, you know. Like some people make mistakes. In this case, apparently there was a mistake with the taser and the gun. Now that's gonna cause a whole bunch of riots.
Apparently, if you read, I didn't read too much into it, so you know.
Neither have I. Know. I want to look more into it,
but it's like apparently, you know, she mistaken it. So then she knew she made a mistake and she resigned.
Fuck. Yeah, you don't do that.
What?
Yeah, resign.
She resigned.
Yeah.
She knew she fucked up.
Yep, that
the thing is, when does it come into play if it was an accident or she did it on purpose? Because some people were saying she just they pull that whole, you know, the police or brutality and all that stuff. Like maybe this was actually a genuine like I haven't read too much into it, but it looks like it was just a genuine accident.
Mistake. Some people have said it wasn't a mistake. Like or even
there's a lot of just two different sides to the story.
Two different sides. But the thing is, like what people don't understand, it is easy to watch a video or watch testimony and be like, oh, I would have done it this way. Dude. The very slim chance that Jocko Willink listens to this. Like, even Jocko Willink can probably be like, oh, dude, I would have handled it this way. Like, really, dude? Like, no. Like, sometimes, like, you're in the fear for your life. You know? It's your life before theirs, you know? If that's why, like, sometimes it's like, oh, dude, there's a gray line. There's not even black or white. It's like there's a whole gray line of stuff. In this case, like if I was in that spot, it might have happened to me too. Who knows? I could have had thousands and days and days and days of just constant training and just make one mistake. You know, it happens.
That's all it takes. It'll fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. So with that being said, dude, I really hope this doesn't escalate anymore. Man, I don't like to see riots. I'm fine with protesting, which is another we're gonna bring up.
Looting I'm all against it. I'll say for it.
We are for protesting. I do not mind. Shoot, I would even if the protest is for a good cause, I will go to the protest and be like, hey, yeah, I'm here. I'm here for
it's peaceful. It's not violent.
Sometimes
riots.
Okay, the violence ones are the ones I have a problem with.
But the fucking looting, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Even people like, okay, in the case where, remember the Capitol, the
Capitol riots,
the
January.
Yeah, January.
The White House, or the Capitol.
The Capitol. That was crazy, dude. Was I on board with it? Yes, because like people were getting tired. Like I know what their message was. I don't think that they should have gone to the extreme. Some people got shot and killed, and it was
tragic.
Really
sad. Yeah.
But the message is that they're tired of the government pushing them around. So it's like, hey, well, the people were here too, you know. So I understand the message. A lot of people don't understand it. They think it was stupid.
Yeah, I personally did just go and attack the fucking Capitol. Like
that was crazy.
That's some fucking crazy. That's some balls.
That took a lot of balls.
But at the same time, like that's stupid. Like you get the message, but you know they took it to extreme.
They did.
That's some. And then that's the same thing that goes for the the BLM. The rioting and that section
that's
of people
different,
that
though. They were burning down their own communities. They were like breaking in, looting in, like
stealing shit. There's like videos of them stealing like
just for their own gain.
How is that supposed to support your cause? Like how does that go towards your
like I'm fine with the protesting, but the rioting and looting is bad because those people that live in that community depend on those jobs to pay their bills, to pay their, like, to buy their children food. Or their relatives. Let's just say, like, if my mom still lived with me and she needed food, it's like, well, I can't go work at my local Target because they just fucking looted it and burned it to the ground.
They just fucked it all up.
It's like, dude, we understand the message. Like, it's very, very tragic, man. But rioting, looting, causing millions of dollars worth of damage was not the move. Like, that's...
Oh, but then they pulled that whole, like... They tried to pull that whole argument, like, hey, it's just a Dollar Tree can always be replaced, but a person can't.
That is
true.
I totally agree with that.
But at the same time, it's like they're pulling two different
strings because you're like, okay, but the people that live there, you're not hurting the CEOs. They're still gonna make their billions.
Yeah, just build another one. Like I said,
you're
build
right.
another one.
Just build
another one. The thing is, why the fuck are you destroying shit? What is destroying buildings, setting ablaze everything, and destroying communities gonna fucking do for your cause? That's only gonna, like, what's that word I'm looking for? Make it less authentic. Your fight for quality.
I can see why you say that.
That can apply to everybody and anything. Like, I'm all for the peaceful protest and all that stuff, but the rioting and that's stupid. Like, I'm sorry, but
it's like those people, even like some YouTubers were like, it's like, yeah, like Black Lives Matter, and then like you see them vlogging them going into like shoe stores and stealing shoes and taking them.
No, that's for fucking clout.
That's literally for clout. Like, it's,
dude.
I have a problem with that. I'm totally fine with the protest, not rioting.
No, I'm totally against it.
But you see, like, we're seeing that again, dude. And what's crazy?
It's a pattern. It's always been happening. I mean,
yeah, but what's crazy is that the history books are gonna get those pictures and they're gonna paint a narrative. It's like what if I ever have kids or when or whatever, they're gonna be like, hey dad, or hey grandpa, how was it like to live in 2020? Oh, didn't you have flashbacks to like how how like some people would think of like when they go to war, like PTSD.
They get like flashbacks of like,
yeah, you're like, we don't talk about that year, son. That year didn't happen.
No, dude.
Or daughter.
Yeah, like you mentioned, like in 20 years.
In 20, 40 years, 20, 30, 40 years.
We'd be there and we'd be like... I'm gonna start sweating. I'm like, where's the fucking toilet paper? I'm like, babe, where's the toilet... What's wrong, honey? The fucking toilet paper.
No.
The toilet paper.
Granddad, what's wrong?
No. Shut the fuck up.
We go into the store and there's like no toilet paper, right? Everybody like took all the toilet paper and they didn't restock, and you just have flashbacks to COVID in 2020, and you're just like, you start having like fucking gotcha. That's okay. Obviously an extreme, dude, but that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, come on, like, you know, I kind of want to talk about that, but I don't know if it'd probably be off topic because it's just like shit that happened last year whenever COVID like first started. Everybody was taking toilet paper. I know we're kind of late to. We're like Internet Explorer on this shit. We're kind of late to the game.
Yeah,
but that's why I want to. You're bringing that up. I was like, yeah, if everybody takes the toilet paper, like, there was a thing on Twitter. Somebody said, like, okay, so like, because it's like we didn't really know about COVID. It was like a fucking the fucking plague or something. We're like, so does everybody getting uncontrollable shit? Like, why is everybody buying the toilet paper?
Dude, that's another thing. Crazy, dude.
That's another thing I don't agree with.
What?
With like the looting
Hoarding?
And all that shit. People that fucking hoard resources. And they did it. They did it with the Texas, the cold. Like when it happened, that
I was
big old
actually
freeze.
about to bring that up too.
But like going to that whole idea of the people that hoard resources. They take all the water, take all that pinche papel de culo. And all
the eggs, dude.
The fucking eggs.
You're like, oh my god.
Think about the chickens that have to fucking produce that.
They have to poop those out.
Like, come on. Like, we're thinking about chickens and...
Dude.
Anywho.
It's like, oh my god. Like, that was stupid, man. The toilet, like... Dude, like, have you... Okay. So I'm going off about another YouTuber now. Have you seen Internet Historian's video about the toilet paper? He calls it the virus.
The toilet paper virus?
No, he calls it the virus.
No.
And it's like, he made 2 videos already, and it's like the virus, and then the virus continued. It's about like people like hoarding stuff.
Yeah, why?
And it's so fucking outrageous. There's been people. There was a guy who bought like 10,000 rolls of toilet paper or something like that. Like he bought Amazon's entire like thing
stock.
in one thing, like in one sitting. It arrived
damn.
to his house, and then the cops showed up.
Oh, and he was selling it, right?
And he was trying to sell it for like a shit ton of money.
That's
no pun intended. No pun intended.
For a shit ton.
Well, yeah. So, God damn it, you fucking.
Oh God.
So, but like, yeah, the cops showed up, and they had to literally make a new law because of him, or it was like already. I don't know.
Stop hoarding the shit paper.
God damn it, dude, that was funny. That was. I didn't mean for it to be that punny.
Like I mentioned, like I know we're like mentioning this shit like a year later. I mean, but it's a reoccurring fucking joke.
I mean, yeah.
Because it's just how stupid people are.
We didn't have anything, right? Like we couldn't go to the store for like a few days, and then like
that with the freeze, yeah, the freeze.
Yeah, that was some weird shit.
The down here in Texas, we pulled our fucking nuts off.
Dude, damn, we didn't have any skyscrapers to break that wind, baby.
Hey, we're built different. That's why we're on our own power grid. We don't need the fucking United States.
And then those, it's crazy because we get some people from like the Panhandle that come down to school over here in South Texas. Dude, whenever it's like in the 40s or 30s and we're in jackets, they're outside in shorts, sandals, and a wife beater, bro.
Yeah,
and they're like, yeah, dude, y'all are cold, dude. This is like every day. Oh, but when the freeze hit, y'all were the first person to buy fucking.
No, when they come down here and it's fucking 90 degrees, they're like, oh my God, it's hot.
It's like, dude, I wear in 105 weather. I wear boots. I wear brush boots, snake boots, and a long sleeve with the hat on.
Gotta wear the long socks.
Like I want to protect my skin. Those guys are all like sitting by the pool drinking their
fucking little
martinis,
their little fucking little Smirnoffs.
What is it?
Drinks.
Margaritas.
The margaritas. Oh no, the
seltzers.
No, the one with the orange juice.
Oh,
the mimosas.
Mimosas. Speaking of mimosa, I better not. That's like super off topic.
Why? I mean, you gotta realize something.
The mimosa video I sent you,
that was fucking funny. If you haven't seen that, it's like guys that go down drink mimosas and they get fucked up. The guy starts throwing up.
That's another one.
Oh, it's another one.
The one where the girl, like, she had like 6 of them, and then she decides to get on her boyfriend's like back or whatever.
Oh, she's like, oh no, she hits her teeth out.
Dude,
right?
Yes, bro. Like they're in the parking lot, and like her friends are like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah,
recording her through like the window and stuff. And then all of a sudden, dude, like it cuts to God damn, that was loud. It cuts to like a next picture or next video, and it's like the girl missing all her front 4 teeth. And it's like, dude, she smacked that ground hard.
She smacked the shit out of her teeth.
That hurts. That must hurt. And she was like crying, and I was like, yeah, I would be crying too, dude.
Yeah, if I can knock my teeth out too.
Mm-hmm. Cause you got some pretty teeth.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
That means a lot coming.
Just
from
never
you.
Smile again. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Okay, we're cutting that out. Just kidding. No, so what do you want to go over now?
Honestly, honest to God,
we went over riots to toilet paper. Think about that.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, for the people that are listening or watching on YouTube, where the fuck?
I'm not complaining. I think that's hilarious.
No, it's funny because I mean,
no,
think about this. I'd rather have this because this is more natural for the people listening. Like you know, shout out to Jonah who pointed it out. You know, this is more natural. Because, like, for the people that don't know or realize that we usually script these things. So I go on my iPad and I write down. Huh?
Is this deja vu or did you already say that in here?
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, I swear you did.
About the writing down the...
Yeah.
No?
I swear, yeah.
Oh, we can listen to it after. No matter. But yeah, we just write down, like, topics.
But we write down, like, bullet points.
Bullet points. So, like, yeah, it's good to have a little script. But I think we should like follow it. Like it's better to follow it a little bit less because it sounds fake. It's not genuine conversation like we're fucking having right now. But yeah, I mean, I think these will get better. I mean, so far we usually do an hour, but right now we're at 45 minutes, and I think
about give or take 5 seconds.
Yeah, but like I said, this is the first podcast back, my mistake, with video. People on Spotify, of course, you can check it out on YouTube. But you know, it's the video quality looks good. Excited to start adding like clips and stuff. We're thinking about doing that. You know, you're gonna edit all the little clips of the topics. You know, this one's gonna be a little hard to edit out because we just fucking went like this tangent off
I don't care.
roller coaster. Anyways,
I thought it was funny.
It was a pretty good. We haven't recorded in 3 fucking weeks,
dude. Yeah.
We've been
really?
Speaking about that, I've been fucking busy up the ass.
Yes, I've been really busy too.
School, man.
Damn.
For anybody listening that's thinking about going to college, don't.
Oh no, for sure.
I got one tip for you.
And if you thought about going for engineering,
don't.
Hey,
we're not being discouraging here. We're just being fucking honest.
Okay.
Would you rather have somebody?
I'm about to say something super controversial
about
engineering. If you're gonna come to engineering, just do industrial tech.
Yeah, that
just
okay. So we know people that do industrial tech. This is not too shit on them.
No, I'm gonna shit on. I'm gonna shit on them.
I mean, go ahead. I guess. I
mean, okay. I'm gonna talk about the first time I saw how easy they had it.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
We were taking a coding class, and some of my buddies were like, "Yeah, dude, this shit's." My buddies from Hebron, they're like, "Dude, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna work on or I'm gonna switch my major." And I was like, "Oh, I don't think you should do that, man. You're already like a semester in."
Yeah.
Which is technically the beginning. You only had like one class for your major. But I was like, dude, you're already too far in. Like trying to keep them to stay with me.
Encourage them.
They're like, "Nah, man, I really can't do this. Is coding. I don't understand." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. If you don't, okay, that's fine."
It's not for everybody.
It's not. Now I should have followed them. That was totally on me. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit about them. But those guys that did industrial tech, you guys are much smarter than me because one, your work is much easier. Your degree plan.
God damn, today, Junior.
This guy has
me
studying, dude. Dang, has me stuttering like an animal. I didn't study this bad, dude.
Today or tomorrow.
Anyways, I saw how easy they had it. The degree plan was much easier, and there was a lot of times where I was like, dude, I have like mounds of homework to do, and like my buddies would be like, "Hey, let's go fishing," and I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way I can go. Oh, we're name dropping people now. So
sorry, he's probably not even listening to it, but yeah,
honestly
sorry.
Not. But I remember there was a few times where I was like, dude, I just have so much to do, and he's like, let's go fishing, and I was like, okay, I'll take zeros.
Fuck it.
I was like, fuck it. You only live once. So that was like my first time. And then I started noticing, I started looking up. I was like, how much do industrial technicians make? And then I realized, I was like, I have an aunt, a tia, that like she was in engineering. She was actually, I don't know what brand. She told me a while back and I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
But she switched over to industrial tech, and she told me that her stuff was much easier. Like she went from like pulling her hair out to like literally a walk in the park. Yeah, and she said all her classmates were retarded, like stupid.
Oh my god.
She said like they're just all stupid, and I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, and I make 6 figures. I work with HEB. She was like, I work with HEB, and she worked with Fiesta, you know
the brand, the spices.
Mm-hmm. She worked with Fiesta for a little bit.
The fuck was she doing as industrial engineer with Fiesta?
She's like the food management.
The spice manager?
It's she's like in corporate.
Yeah.
Because she worked with HEB like as a bagger all her years here, and then HEB picked her up as an industrial technician manager or whatever. So what she would do is she would make up her own like little equations, whatever, put them in a spreadsheet, and then put like your variables, assign them. Boom. That's literally all she did. That's all she did. She'd make $250,000 a year. Think about that.
I think I'm in the wrong field, my dude.
Dude, I am definitely in the wrong field. So you guys that I'm shitting on, you guys are much smarter than me.
Yes.
Y'all are. I mean,
I give him credit.
That's why I said, I was like, I'm going to shit on him. And then it's called what is it? A compliment sandwich. That's what it is, right? You say
compliment sandwich.
You say 2 good things about him, but in the middle you insult him.
Yeah, I guess that could work out.
Because I just call him retarded and stupid, and then I'm like, you guys are making more money than me, and y'all stuff is easier.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, yes,
indeed, indubitably.
Dang it, I can't believe. I mean, if I can go back, I'd slap myself.
Mommy.
But and I don't think they have to do a senior design project. I don't think so.
Oh, lucky.
I don't think so. I want to.
If I'd bet
money, those $500 chips, I'd bet a $500 chip on it.
Jonah,
Oh, dude!
If you're listening to this, Jonah, we're gonna play poker.
So I'm gonna bring this up because we brought it up on the podcast before. How I was like, oh, Jonah's gonna come and play poker with us. I'm gonna kick his ass in poker. I'm gonna make him cry. I'm gonna make him cry all the way back home.
He made you fucking cry,
dude. He made me cry, dude. I thought about it for like 2 nights. I was like, dude, this guy beat me, dude.
He whooped your ass.
He beat me. What is it? You know how like they say like the student beat the teacher? Nah, dude. The teacher taught a lesson. That's what happened.
He taught you a fucking lesson,
dude. He outplayed me good, dude. Hey, that was a good game. Hey, Jonah, if you're ever listening, we gotta play Heads Up again, man. And we'll make it $20. $20.
$20 buy-in.
$20 buy-in.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but already hit the 50-minute mark. Wowzies, that's been quite a bit of bullshitting.
I bet it's just a blink of an eye.
What do you think? Any more topics, or should we just cut it short here? I think we went over pretty much, like I mentioned, because I repeat myself a lot. For the people that don't realize, I repeat myself a lot. So, for the 100th time, I think we went over the good topics. Like, we went over some, although it was very off the tangent, but I think it was a good episode overall. We do plan on making some clips, so
yeah, if we can that's actually what I was about to bring up.
If we can manage to salvage some kind of intellectual, at least over a minute of conversation that we can put on as a clip, we're gonna put that on YouTube.
Yeah. So you're thinking of a minute? There's some of our topics that last I know what you're saying. We talk about the riots, or like.
That could be like, yeah, we know what
STX vibes react to, or what is it? Fucking no, not react to it, but like discuss. We don't speak about them.
Shut the fuck up. They speak out against.
Yeah, we talk about riots or discuss riots, or the new Hi.
God damn! Can you talk to?
It's because I was gonna say something. I don't know if it's like controversial or not. Because I was gonna say like the new riots because of another fatal shooting.
The new uproar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know what you mean.
If somebody gets a bad read on it, they'd be like, dude, what? What? He said what? It's racist.
Chocolate.
He's like, now that I have you right where I want. Okay, dude.
Okay, we're getting off topic. Gotcha. Let me take over. Because goddamn, you go off on you go more off on a tangent than I do. You motherfucker.
I'm better at it than you. That's what. No, I'm just.
Hey, we've gotten better at this. We're trying to end it. We're like the fucking Mexicans that don't leave the party. You ever been to the party where?
No, I'm the first one to fucking leave.
No. You're trying to leave and you're trying to say fucking bye, but your family, you're like your tios and tios.
Dude, the fucking lectures they give you, dude, right when you're leaving, and you stay in school, vato. Because if I can go back in school,
dude, engineering.
I wouldn't.
Dude, engineering. Hito, listen. You're a very smart kid. You're a very smart kid. You're handsome. You're single. You just stay in school. Just stay in school. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. Don't end up in prison like I did.
Like this fucking hyena over here. I got a pregnant shit.
Yeah, dude, I got a pregnant at a young age. Wait, I don't fucking do that shit. Wait. No mames.
I can hear the lectures already, dude.
But going back to what I was saying, is like you're trying to fucking leave. That's what I'm trying to do. We're trying to end the episode, and we can't end it. Because we keep fucking going back and forth. It's like they don't leave you when you're trying to leave the fucking party because you gotta take a shit or something. Like, hey, I gotta go home. Like, hey, but listen here. They give you that fucking lifetime advice for like a fucking hour. And if Johan's listening, this motherfucker did it the other night. We're trying to leave his RV.
Oh my!
We're trying to leave his little get together. This motherfucker kept us there for an hour talking about life.
Yeah, it was like 50 minutes, dude. Dang, dude, that had me cracking up.
Anyways, I think this is a pretty good 54 minutes, and we went off.
No, but we forgot. No, I'm just kidding.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. But I think this is a really good one. Very good episode. We're gonna do more like this. If you're watching on YouTube, let us know how you like the video quality and how this episode went, because it was like very, out there. Yeah, we plan on doing more of these with the video, and hope everything comes out good, the sound and quality. And by the way, we do plan on potentially making some merch. We're thinking about making some. I'm just gonna say, I don't give a fuck. It's not a secret. You're thinking about making some maybe coffee mugs and maybe even pullovers. I got a friend that's working on stickers. You know, he thinks he can make us a sticker for free. It's like fucking A, let's do it. But we'll do them. We'll either sell them, do giveaways or whatever. We're excited to do that, but. Yeah, I think this was a good one.
I really thought my microphone was off this whole time.
You son of a bitch.
I'm kidding with you, dude.
But I think we did good here. I think we'll catch you on the next episode. We really don't know what to talk about next.
Yeah,
we're actually unsure at the moment because we're just so fucking busy. But we'll make quality content.
Yeah.
So, you got any last words?
I think just keep the feedback coming.
We appreciate it,
and we're gonna start reaching out to more like the few comments that we do get. I'm gonna start like replying to them right away. Because I would always try to I would tell them, hey, do we reply to them? And we're like, nah, we'll just text them personally.
Fuck them.
That's why. Anyways, but yeah, I'll just like message them on the comments. So people let's just say like a random person comes on, they're like, these guys don't even reply, bro. They're so self-centered.
No, we don't know what the fuck we're doing half the time on YouTube.
No, honestly, yeah, it's a learning experience.
But yeah, that was a good one.
Keep the feedback coming, man. We love it. Jonah, if you're listening, I will beat you in poker.
And I will too. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Thank you, guys. Catch you later.